want to put these up here.
Well, the show has started again, so we're back. And we're going to get back into it in a minute here once we get everything going again. So we'll give everybody a chance to get back in. And I told you it was experimental. We're doing something different, so we always got to try to get things to work, right? So always trying new things, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So we're working on it. Technical difficulties, please stand by. You know it. Hey, what have you been playing? You been playing any games?
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Anything else?
What else? Anything else interesting? We're wasting some time while we're waiting for everybody to get back.
What did you get from Toys R Us the other day?
Skylanders.
Skylanders. You got some new Skylanders?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, I don't think they have any new Skylanders games this year, but because really, what else are they gonna do?
What about Skylanders Superchargers?
No, that's old, dude. So we'll get back into E3. If you don't stop making faces, you're not gonna be able to do this with us.
I want to sit here.
Well, now they can't see you anymore, so come sit next to me, because we're gonna watch Halo
Xbox.
Infinite.
Xbox. It's on Xbox. It says it's on Xbox.
It is on Xbox because it's Halo.
Yay!
It's that exciting, huh?
I said yay. Oh, cool.
The fire in the forest.
Yeah. I think there's actually people.
With some scribbles.
I think people
And,
are actually by that fire.
You think so? Was this dinosaurs?
Is it Jurassic Park?
They won't be pestered by Skylanders. Yeah, but Skylanders is fun. I don't know if you've ever played it before, but Skylanders is actually a pretty fun game. We play it a lot. So, what are we looking at here besides land with no people in it?
It has animals.
What's that thing?
That looks like people.
Oh, there's some people. Yeah, you do get sick of seeing the same ads over and over and over again. Especially if it's Skylanders. Ooh, Master Chief. Who cares? So, okay, heads up on this. We're watching a Halo ad, and I've never been a fan of Halo, because it came out when PC first-person shooters was a big deal, and I could not play this with a regular game controller. I could only play it with a keyboard and mouse. I was a PC snob back then, and Halo sucks. So I never cared for it, never played much of it, and never was a fan. So never got into it. Don't know much about the story of it, but Halo's crap. So let's see what's next. Oh, Assassin's Creed.
I want my
There's new
own
Assassin's
Xbox
coming.
and TV so I can play Fortnite on it.
Assassin's Creed always has such amazing storylines, but the games are just so slow. Of course, I haven't played it except like the first one and the one about the pirates. But it's a excellent made game. It's just the pacing of it is a little slow for me, but it is a ton of fun. And I always like the idea of playing an assassin in a lot of games and sneaking around and It looks like they're doing Roman times now.
You were sent by the gods to protect this world.
You carry the blade of Leonidas. Act like it.
I think that's the first time I've seen animals in a game from Assassin's Creed, but they just make the towns so detailed, and they put a lot of thought into these games. That's all I'll say. I just wish that they wouldn't have ruined the whole series with the, for one, the movie. The movie was just awful, and number two, the whole idea of
Assassin's Creed
he's
available October 5th.
what, in a room. Like the very first game just totally ruined it, where it was like you're in a science lab and you're really just going back in time for things. So I didn't like that idea. But now we're doing Jump Force and trying to get the computer to cooperate for once. This is another Xbox.
That looks pretty cool. Looks like Fortnite.
Dun dun dun. Was this Naruto?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Or is, oh no, this is Dragon Ball Z mixed with Naruto? What the heck is this? This could be a really cool fighter if it's a fighting game mixed with One Piece and back to Goku, who of course will kill everyone. Finn, they don't want you to talk about Fortnite anymore. And I don't know who that guy was. Yeah, this could be a really cool fighting game if they do it right. Bringing all like the anime characters together. But where's One Punch Man? Because he would just win every single time. That's a dumb name. That's oh, who was that? God, I forget his name now. From the story about the book, and he eats apples. I don't know. So Cyberpunk 2077.
My city, the worst place to live in America.
This was, I think, they said game of the show.
Rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
So they gave this game of the show this year.
Can't deny it, it's all true. But everybody still wants to live here. This city's always got a promise for you. Might be a lie, an illusion, but it's there, just around the corner.
Oh, just in time
And it keeps
for the
you going.
game that got game of the show of E3 2018. Is that what year we're in? I don't even know half the time.
It's a city of dreams, and I'm a big dreamer.
This is kind of mixing up like Grand Theft Auto meets Fifth Element City.
That's pretty cool.
But it's supposed to be a very well created city where there's a lot of intricacies in it. What you do affects the outcome of the entire city and stuff like that.
That looks pretty cool.
So it's supposed to be very deep.
What do you think
What?
about that game?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah?
Alright, let's see what we got here. We got Fallout 76. Fallout, again, I know it's a huge series, and I never got into it because it was just another shooter. And it's Xbox, so I've never been an Xbox fan because I feel like their games they have like 2 or 3 series and that's about it. And I didn't like Halo. We already established that. They got Gears of War, and that's about it. PlayStation's got everything.
Mm-hmm. This is kind of cool looking.
You just like the music. Stinking hippie. So the whole story, as far as I know, is that Fallout is there was like a big, of course, nuclear whatever, and it kills everything, and you're scrounging around. Oh, I know the song. To the place I belong, West Virginia. We used to sing this in like 2nd grade.
Maybe turn it a little bit more.
Hmm? And that's the thing, is all the parts that you scrounge and you can get, you can build stuff.
It reminds me of a movie that came out a few years ago.
What movie?
I don't know the name of it, but it had the actress Robbie Margot, I think.
The one from,
Margot Robbie.
yeah. So what do you think? Does that look interesting at all, Finn?
Yeah.
Do you think any of these games look boring?
No.
Okay, so this was something, I don't know anything about this game, but I know it's got Star Fox in it, so I totally had to check it out.
Could use a little help here. Can you hear me?
Oh, that's the Star Fox noises. I remember all those noises. I even said that when we did a podcast on Star Fox. That, like, you know, all those noises get stuck in your brain so hard. That's the Star Fox symbol.
Rock and roll, boys.
Woo! That's the Star Fox music. I don't know why I like these Star Fox games so much. But I have all of them. Like, for every system that there was, I have every copy of Star Fox that there was. I don't know anything about that game, except that Star Fox is in it. Okay, let's see. Do they do anything except talk? Nope, so we'll go to the next one. So they're remaking Resident Evil 2, which apparently was a big game in the series. Big enough for them to remake it, I guess. But I never played. Bless you. I never played much of the Resident Evil games, so I don't have much to say about it. Because I remember.
didn't play the Resident Evil games either, but the movies are pretty cool. So.
Well, they were the first 1, 2, 3, and then they got 4, 5, 6. Did they get up to 6?
I don't know.
I don't either. But the control was so terrible on those games. I couldn't get into them. What are we, a cockroach? He doesn't like Slippy either. From Star Fox. I have no idea what's going on in this trailer, do you? You don't need to see that.
He's pretty mature.
He doesn't have to see that.
Scared.
That's scary. He's gonna have nightmares.
I know what happened.
Yeah, this guy showed up and saved the day. Wasn't he the main character from Resident Evil 5 as well?
I know what happened.
He killed a zombie and saved the day, right?
I know what happened.
You see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
It used to look pretty realistic because a lot of video games, when people talk, it doesn't look real.
Mm-hmm. So I like it how it's like the third person view though. I don't like a lot of first person games because I got so sick of those for so long. What? You laughing at?
I was blocking his eyes.
Oh. Was that Veronica? Wasn't her name Veronica?
But we never meant for this to happen.
I closed my eyes.
Alright, good. You should just wait till this trailer's over and then open your eyes.
This is called parental editing.
Yeah.
Parental controls.
Ah! Why I'm getting Texases. Yay, Capcom! We said that yesterday. Capcom makes the best games. That's it. But I'll never play it because you know I hate zombies.
Peggy 18.
What's this?
Peggy
What are we
18.
playing here? I
Peggy-
never knew it. Peggy 18 I always thought was a gaming company, but no, it's a European rating system where we have the ESRB. Peggy 18 means you need to be 18 or older to play this. And they have Peggy 16. And this one has flame-throwing dinosaurs. What the hell is this?
We will rekindle the flames of freedom.
Wolfenstein? Cyberpilot?
We will fight fire with fire. And use their machines against them. Saddle up, Cyberpilot. You're one of us now.
When are you going to get to Nintendo? Whenever it shows up. It's all random videos. That looked stupid, didn't it? And
I'm not into those kind of games.
and
anyways.
Wolfenstein was a really great series back in the old days too. I wish this thing would just work for me. A Plague Tale: Innocence. Okay. I bet it's another zombie game because we don't have enough of those. It's just rats. Maybe it's about the Black Plague. Indiana Jones would hate this game.
Oh yeah, because he hates rats.
Rats and snakes. And apparently rats hate fire. No idea what it's about.
It's about the plague.
But what do? Are you a doctor?
You stay away from the plague.
Are you,
You stay away from the
you,
infected
you
rats.
just burn everything? Okay,
Wear
that's
those weird cone masks.
weird cone masks.
Yeah, that they used to wear in
Okay,
the plague.
Xbox, Battlefield 5. There we go. Everybody's gonna lose their mind. Oh look, parachuting in like Fortnite.
But you have to fall from the battle bus.
The battle
I
bus.
like the sky in that. It was all,
Bluey, purpley.
yeah, and green.
Yeah.
You know
Your
what
favorite colors.
You know what the battle bus is, don't you?
No, but we're not gonna talk about Fortnite that much anymore.
The battle bus is like, it has a big parachute on it, so it can fly in the air, and it's a bus.
Weird. So you know anything about the Battlefield series?
No.
So Battlefield, the whole thing is you can get into every plane, every car, every building, everything that you see is usable.
Wow.
And like the planes, you actually have to know how to fly a plane to fly the plane, and the cars, if you know driving cars, you know, whatever. They made it like as ultra realistic as possible. What's really crazy is my friend is a pilot in the Air Force, and because he knows how to fly a real plane, he was
I
able
want
to
my own Xbox.
fly the planes. Yeah.
I want my own Xbox.
Well, start saving money.
I only have $14.
Well, that's not enough. Okay, so this is Sekiro something something. Everything's on fire. That's what it is. Shadows die twice. I was hoping it was like some kind of ninja game, because we haven't seen a good ninja game for a long time.
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet.
You look like it to me.
Yeah, they look pretty messed up.
Some time has passed since I found you. Your master still lives. They'll soon make use of his bloodline.
This reminds me a lot of an old PS2 game called Tenchu, where you were sneaking around as a ninja
You'll learn to appreciate
against
its
other
worth.
ninjas. Which was a great series. I think they made 3 of them. They made like 2 on PS2 and then 1 on PS3.
Your death won't come easily.
So are you immortal? Is that what's happening? This game looks cool.
Yeah, it's very
It
intense.
doesn't look like every other game that we've seen and every other stupid shooter game, because I'm so sick of shooters. Like, how many more things can I shoot? That looks really good.
Yeah.
I kind of dig it. Yeah. See, what's this? Oh, Doom? Okay. He might need to hide his eyes for Doom. Because you're basically in hell. Doom 3! I actually found the discs the other day. Was so good, and it scared the crap out of me when I used to play that. The Doom series has just stayed around forever. And it just keeps getting grosser. Ooh. Did you break his neck?
That's my arm.
Oh.
He's trying to see.
Well, let him see for a second. He'll see if he wants to see it. This game is supposed to, like, return to the roots. And I knew all those characters. I shot them all in the face at least once.
Doom.
Eternal. Hey, you read that. Good job. No. Oh, we gotta wait for QuakeCon to see what the game looks like? Well, that sucks.
Product not yet rated.
Okay. Call of Cthulhu. Okay, so Call of Cthulhu is of course, been a role-playing game forever, and the story is pretty deep, so you probably like Call of Cthulhu.
We live on a placid island of ignorance, in the midst of black seas of infinity. It was not meant that we should voyage.
Looks a little bit like Fable.
Hmm.
Madness.
Like the style.
With five
Except it's very dark.
we pretend to comprehend the
Macabre? How do you say that?
Cabra?
Is that how you say it?
Seeing the dark universe yawning. The gods pity the man who in his carelessness can remain sane to the hideous end. Sanity is a curse. Madness offers the only freedom.
Our friends George and Tanya used to play Call of Cthulhu as a role-playing game, and they tried to explain it to me a lot of times, and I was just like, I don't get it. But it sounded like an interesting world, and I know that the people that are into it are very big into it. So, because it's a deep story. Dead or Alive 6. So this was a fighter, because we haven't seen a lot of fighting games, except for that one with all the anime characters. I can't remember the name of it. But this has been around since the original Xbox, I think. And, I'd never been in the Dead or Alive series, but I don't know. They invented boob physics. The Dead or Alive series invented that. They look like trash.
Yeah, nothing I haven't ever seen before.
Everything looked like a plastic, like it was made out of plastic. Boo. No one cares. So you're gonna get into this one because it's Tomb Raider.
Mhm.
And this is what they based the new movie off of.
Yeah, she looks different.
What, compared to what she looked like 20 years ago?
Mhm.
A big pixelated...
Well, I mean, just like even the...
Yeah, they've redesigned Lara Croft at least 7 times. I feel like this is music you're gonna try to find. It's your kind of dreamy stuff.
When does this come out?
Don't know. I'm sure it'll tell us at the end. Who's that?
I think it's Andy.
Oh.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, Andy. Thanks for joining us tonight. You came in perfect timing to see Lara Croft games.
What Andy?
Andy, Aunt Andy.
Oh.
Say hi to her.
Hi, Aunt Andy.
said, "Hey guys."
I want to see a Lara Croft and the guy from I can't even think of the name of the thing.
Guess what Annie just said?
Uncharted, the guy from the Uncharted series. She said, "Hi, Finn." So Lara Croft and the guy from Uncharted, those two to get together and make a game together, that would be awesome. Because they're very similar gameplay, and that would be a interesting combination. Alright, what do we got here? Metro Exodus.
And the ground burned to ash, and the seas boiled, and people turned into shadows. So let us not fear the heretics
Bless you.
at our door. Even with their iron steeds standing before us, stinking of machine oil and shining its heretical light upon us. Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies.
Why do you keep touching my butt?
I didn't. I just moved my hand.
We will not falter. Let us steel ourselves against them. For this is our hour of glory. Amen.
Let's move out, Artyom.
And shooter game. Take something that looks interesting and put it into a shooter game again, right?
It still looks interesting though. It's visually more interesting than most.
Yeah. Apparently you can build your own guns. Customize them on the run. But now what do you think you're fighting? Other people or aliens or monsters or what do you think it is?
Probably monsters.
Cross it no matter what those fanatics think.
Or zombies?
Yeah, they're building this up. way too
Zombies.
much.
Of course it's zombies. So they took something interesting and made it garbage.
And giant fishes. And dragons.
And giant fish monsters. And the thing from the Sarlacc pit.
Heretics come for our lives. We will stand firm. So you got me, you damned heretics. Artyom, jump!
I don't know, I have mixed feelings about that.
I don't know. Of all the shooter games, it looks the most interesting.
Sure, I'll give it that. Because that has the most variety.
I give it an 8.
You give it an 8?
Thought you were gonna give it a 2 for too scary.
Yeah. That's what he did at Disney when we went on the, what was that, the haunted house?
Yeah, Haunted Mansion.
Accidents
So there's a trailer for Hitman 2.
converging at a single point.
I did on the Haunted Mansion.
Yep.
Yet there is only one truth. Cause. Effect. We live in a world of assassins.
This is a series that's been out like forever as well. I don't know why they're saying it's Hitman 2 when it should be like Hitman 500. But another slow-paced sneak in, get past the guards, kill the objective. They even made a movie out of it, which one of our friends gave us a long time ago. I still haven't opened the packaging on it because the movie looks so stupid.
On deck. Welcome to Crackdown 3. The only game built like me.
Do you know that voice?
You like a skyscraper.
Is that Sam Jackson?
No, it's Terry,
You wanna play on
the
my
muscular guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What's his name? Terry something?
body? Give me my jam.
And that's actually him doing it.
It looked like his body language.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if you look at the face too, it's basically him.
Yeah.
And he does do like cartoon voice acting too. I think he's one of the voices from Teen Titans. What's the name of the robot guy in Teen Titans?
Cyborg.
He's Cyborg. I think he's Cyborg.
I knew you were supposed to say me. I thought it was
The heck?
Sam Jackson because he always sounds angry.
Yeah. I feel like I'm watching one cool armpit commercial, deodorant commercial.
Slow explosions.
Michael Bay explosions. That game's always all about gigantic, over-the-top explosions and running around. I think I might have it on something, like the first Crackdown. I think I got it on something. Yeah, I know. They said the word Xbox, and you got excited, like a little girl. Just 'cause 4?
There was no fear.
I don't know about 1, 2, or 3.
Just cause.
Just 'cause we feel like it. You getting tired,
The
Finn?
Black Hand. They are the world's most powerful private army. But even they should fear what they've created. This isn't a war, Jacob. This is survival.
There you go, do it. Get it, hun.
It was falling like Fortnite.
What?
They were falling. Daddy, do this.
What is that?
It's a gun. I'm pretending I'm holding a gun
Oh.
and shooting it.
Wait, was there just a tornado? Yeah, tornado? He had his at dinner, he had a piece of corn, and he put it upside down and started spinning it, and he goes, "What is this?" And I said, "A cornado?"
There was a tornado.
Yeah, on your plate. Dun dun dun. What is it? The Division 2.
Why are you so hairy?
Why are you not?
I am hairy.
Okay. How hairy is your mom?
Not too hairy.
This sounds very political, which I don't get into.
That could happen though.
Hippie. You look very pretty.
Thank you.
I like your curlies. Whoa.
I'd probably play the game.
For real?
At the end,
Because of conspiracies?
at the end, it sounds like
It's a shooter. It's
I-
another shooter.
at the
M for mature.
at the end it went like.
Yeah. We happy few. Okay, I already hate this game because I hate this animation style of characters. I hate those character designs.
I
They
don't
look
like
like-
clowns either, so
Where do you say clown?
she's
They
got
look-
a clown face on.
Oh.
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile, and when you smile, you can't help being happy.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No.
Okay. But they just mixed all kinds of styles.
Arthur, we're practically the only two people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy.
It's not a lovely day for it. It's a fucking terrible day for it. If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you turn them into robots made out of meat. Where is it? Where's the blackberry? You go too far this time.
This is a whole lot going on.
Well, if I remember right, Salty Glutton. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. But yeah, this is a weird game. But I heard that it's something about everyone is supposed to take a drug called joy, and if you're not happy, you're breaking the law, so they come after you. That was the whole thing behind it.
What if you don't have a mask on?
Then you're not happy enough, so they come after you. I don't know, I'm guessing. Sounds good. But someone's always after you. There's that
Even if you have a
that
mask
weird
on.
rating again.
Even if you have a mask on.
Yeah, you still have to take the drugs to be happy.
And
You
what's
know about drugs, right?
yeah,
Are they good or bad?
bad.
That's right. That ground looks pretty real. So they announced too that like in 2020 we're gonna get all new consoles. So all this is not gonna matter anymore anyway. But how much better can they really make things look at this
I don't
point?
think much more.
I mean, you can still tell sometimes that it's a computer game, but it's going to cost so much to make the games that they're never going to come out because it's going to take so much effort to make them look so photorealistic. Random dude. What? If? You know these words, read them. Not that
Don't
one
know
in
that
humanity.
word.
Falls. Vigor. That question didn't make any sense.
What
Did
did
it?
What if humanity falls?
What if humanity falls vigor? Alright, what do we got here? Oh, Gears of War? Okay, so here's another one of the only things keeping Xbox around is Gears of War, which I have 1 and 2 on Xbox One. I played it a little bit. Or on the first Xbox, not Xbox One. And it's a pretty interesting game. I just couldn't get the controls down very well. But I want to play it more. It's another game where you're shooting aliens. Looks like we're getting a little lag again, so our internet should be better than this, but we're doing our best, and Twitch of course messes up sometimes too, I guess, so we're figuring it out. And no, this is a one-part series. We're just going through a bunch of trailers, and that's about it.
Well, the graphics on this are pretty good, but it's very boring sounding.
Yeah, but the
Very slow.
acting is intense. So I missed something. Is there mystery brewing in this, or is it just slow?
I just think it's slow, but
Well, it's over. So there we go.
Where we go?
Go to the next game. Hopefully it's a little more exciting. Starting with explosion noises is always good. Nothing permanent except change.
It's been 15 years since the fall.
Change!
That's mine.
Fighting for every useful piece of land to preserve ourselves from the terrors of the night.
So apparently we're getting a big rainstorm. That's why our internet's kind of blipping out. But this seems kind of interesting.
Every day we rise from dust to choose between bad and worse.
it's pretty violent.
Yeah. But I feel like I actually got punched in the face.
These choices we take to survive.
I can do it for you if you want to feel.
No. That's fine. Psh, ah. Oh, good night. Oh. Wait, was it another zombie game?
I didn't see no zombies.
They were talking about having to have special lights to protect you, like I saw that in the beginning. So did you have to have like daylight because stuff comes out at night to kill you?
I'm unaware.
Well, you gotta know these answers. Okay, so this is the other big Xbox exclusive, is the Forza Racing, which these cars always look like realistically, super amazingly realistic. But it's like a simulation type driving game as far as I know. And I've never been a fan of simulation driving. I like arcade driving. Like Burnout. Remember Burnout?
Yeah.
How much fun that was?
That was a lot.
And how mad it made you at me? Because she would never beat me, and she got like, we got to the finish line where it was like, I passed her right at the last second and beat her like point by 0.1 seconds, and she's like, I hate this game, I never want to play it again.
Because you kept winning.
Because I kept winning.
And I'd work really hard to get to number 1, and then he would pass me right at the last second.
Yep. We aren't going to do every single trailer, but I think I had like 44 trailers loaded up that looked interesting. So no idea what number we're on right now, but we're gonna go through quite a few of them.
This is weird because it doesn't seem like it's showing you how the game plays. It's just like a movie you're watching.
Yeah. But that is how the game plays. You sit in the car and you drive. So it shows off there. It's all big about all the different kind of cars and where you race. That's what this one's all about.
Ready for that?
Huh?
You ready for that?
And adding the buggies and stuff and the like, what? Hovercraft. And the like off-road reminds me of that game we used to play on PS3. Do you remember the name of it? Where it's all about off-road and the dirt and everything. Is Smash Brothers one of the trailers? Well, you just have to watch and see.
Pre-order now or play with Xbox Game Pass at launch.
Smash Brothers?
Yeah, they have a new Smash Brothers coming out. On Switch.
This is all on Xbox.
Well, no, this is PlayStation.
The oldest house is a shifting place. There are rules, rituals. You can keep traveling deeper.
This reminds me of 13 Ghosts. Remember that movie?
Yeah. This looks real creepy though. Looks cool.
How does it remind you of 13 Ghosts?
Because there was a movie called 13 Ghosts that came out, and the house was all like crazy weird stuff.
And it would move around.
Yeah. And it turned out that the house was a giant machine that you had to trap 13 ghosts in to power it. So that's why the movie's called 13 Ghosts. Well, this chick apparently can use the Force. Even the crowd's like, we don't know how to react to that. But they're real excited about 2019. What we got next? Days Gone. I think this is actually out now, if I remember right. And they are comparing this to The Last of Us quite a bit, because even the character looks a lot like somebody out of Walking Dead or all that.
Last couple of days? Why? One of my men escaped a Ripper camp. Got tortured, like they always do. But this time they kept asking me if you knew about it. 2 bikers, 2 men. The Ripper called them mongrels. You ask me? You got a price on your head.
You know, same as me. Anything that happens here is far better than what's going on out there.
Too scary? Is anyone else sick of all the zombie games? Because how many zombie games have we seen on these trailers? How many more zombie games can they possibly make? Part of it could be too, because you know everyone knows I have a problem with zombies anyway. I have a fear of zombies, but either way, it's just, how can you like just overdo it so much? There you go, Finn. Here's a fun one for you. Alright, see you, Harry. We're getting into the Nintendo Switch trailers, though. Thanks for always tuning in, though. I appreciate it.
That looks really real.
Because that's a real guy. I think. And the storm is making us lag, of course. Does that look really real?
Oh, he looks really real.
How about that one? Okay. Chain Chomp as a tennis player? So Mario Tennis is like one of my all-time favorite games. Oh, that's gonna be awful. And they keep putting all this weird motion control crap in it and ruining it. I had to get an N64 just to get Mario Tennis because that's all I cared about on that system. Was that Mario's signature as he draws his hat?
I guess.
That's kind of weird.
He made the Mario music.
Oh, it did, didn't it? In like a weird heavy metal version of it. Okay, so this is weird. I just like this cartoon series.
It's not a game.
It is a game.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's the guys that make these little comics are hilarious. You've seen a few of them. I sent you a few. That's how I go to bed every night.
2,000 taste buds.
You know I'm gonna do that tonight when we go to bed, right? Yeah. Oh, hey, we got a follower. And it deafened us. Thanks for following. New follower, please say something in the chat because of the way I have the computer set up. It doesn't show me your name right away, and I'll call you out. So I don't know how I feel about the actual game, but I love the cartoon. The cartoon is so much fun. That was awesome. I love the cartoon. They actually have a bunch of like animated cartoons of this that we have to watch because they're great.
It's funny.
They're great. Another Ubisoft game. At Skull and Bones, it's gotta be pirates. It's gotta be pirates! Piracy is dead. You think we'll see One-Eyed Willie?
The old guard was wiped out. Those who kneeled were now at the gates of hell. They were killing us off, burning our seas from shore to shore. We thought there was no way the Empire could win this game.
This one looks,
looks
very
really real.
realistic.
Winds at our backs, blowing us straight to heaven. In our new Eden, there was only one rule.
In case you don't know, we really like pirates.
First serve.
She used to be one.
It was dog eat dog. We became kings, queens, lords, and masters of our own new worlds. Fortunes poured down on us. They had their empire. Now it was our turn. Enemies became friends. Friends became enemies. The best didn't trust anybody. The philosophy of the day was more and more.
I'd probably play this game.
Yeah, you would.
Top of the food chain.
That guy had pink eye. Did you see that from the thing? Like he had pink eye.
He had a tattoo on his eye.
We thought we were.
But how do you play the game? Like, that's the real question. It's got a cool story behind it.
You go around and you plunder.
Dog eat dog world.
Plunder the booty.
Wolves. And wolves hunting packs.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
I want to see some gameplay to see if it's and it's coming out for everything. Well, you can play it on Brittany's PS4.
Hey, you tired?
Okay, so Command and Conquer is a series I used to play all the time. The original Command and Conquer, back when Warcraft 2 and all that was big. So this ought to be interesting. That's actually what the game used to look like. Was where you get that overhead map and you're controlling all your little guys and then Ghost will come out and drop a nuke, right? What the heck is that? Yeah, that's what the actual game looks like. Is that on tablets? Yeah, it looks like on tab. Well, that'll be fun on tablets. I'll play that.
I can do it on my your phone too.
Yeah, especially if it's free. I will totally download it.
The gods vanished
Me too.
and left our world in chaos. Creating, altering, destroying. The anthem is all that remains.
There's a storm coming. These walls can't protect us forever.
No, it's Iron Man. They even land like Iron Man.
Yeah.
It wants to destroy us all.
Is this Muse? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool how they had the gun doing the beat. We're like more into the music than anything else.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Bye.
Okay, Finn's gonna go to bed. So everybody say bye to Finn. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
way past his bedtime.
Soul Edge. The legend of
Oh wait, you can't leave yet, because it's your favorite game, honey. Soul Calibur.
transcending history and the world. A tale of souls and swords, eternally retold.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you've got. Rick and Morty.
But I never back down from a challenge. I like that.
I'm choosing not to back down.
Fate is carved with your own hands.
No human can bear that power.
We'll get our revenge.
Yes, pain does indeed lie in the past. Mother, I am ready.
Soul Edge is more powerful than ever before.
Your favorite character's not in there though.
Yeah,
Tifa? Isn't that her name?
I don't think so.
The crazy one.
I'll carve my own fate.
But yeah, I really like the Soul Calibur series.
I do too.
Yeah, we always have a lot of fun with it. Chop, chop, chop. Holy crap. It's coming out in like 15 different versions of buy a bunch of extras. We're just going to be done whenever we're done. But we just stream until we can't take anymore. But here's a Switch game. Since I know you were asking about Nintendo stuff. So we must be getting towards the end. Uh-oh. Got it? What is this? Paladins? This looks like Overwatch. Nah. Kind of interesting. Let's see. Alright, so we're getting towards the end here. So let me see what trailers we have left. And see what was interesting that I thought might look good. There's only a few left. So we'll look at Fist of the North Star, because that is a series that I know used to be a big anime series, but I don't know much about it. So I think I saw it a long time ago, but I don't remember anything about it except it was about a fighting game. So we'll see what this is all about, and see what comes up after that.
What's your name, mister?
Kenshiro,
Why did you come here?
I'm looking for someone. Yuria. Who the fuck are you? Where'd you come from? Take you easy. There's one thing I hate. Goddamn martial artists.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. This is like when they tried to take Final Fight and turn it into a 3D game, and I don't think it worked very well. I'm guessing you really have to be into the cartoon to care about this series. you're not missing anything at all. You'd be rolling your eyes so hard right now. I mean, it's like a crappy version of Dragon Ball.
You are a citizen of Eden. I pray that you find what you're looking for.
Oh, it's made by Sega. No wonder why it's garbage. Sega has not made a good game in I don't know how many years. And no wonder it looked like the crappy Final Fight, because I think Sega tried to make a 3D Final Fight and it was terrible. That explains everything. But this looked interesting. And I don't even like space games.
We will sacrifice the worlds of Atlas to the heart.
Uh-oh. Okay.
What are we waiting for? Let's get out there.
Go show them what Starlight can do.
Is that game with Star Fox in it? Or is it just another space game that looks like every other space game?
The Legion is growing. There aren't enough of us. We need to find help from every planet in Atlas.
The more of us there are, the stronger each of us is.
Exactly.
It sounded so heartfelt.
Feed my legion.
What?
Drax isn't going to stop until we end this.
So,
That's weird.
so do you buy like figures and clip them together, and then it's like a Skylanders, but with spaceships? Well, that seemed kind of. If it's got the toy thing mixed with it, that seems like it'd be expensive, but
Yeah.
kind of neat to mix together. We'll do this last one here because Ubisoft always has something interesting, and it's The Crew 2. Didn't we already watch something about The Crew 2?
I don't know.
We always find good music off of these off of game trailers, don't we?
Yeah. It's kind of interesting, like the combination of different vehicles.
Like, you got land, water, air, mixing everything, and they're all racing. That could be cool. And it's coming out on everything. You know, they did that with a lot of games this time around where they were like, here's the trailer and it's available today. So, we're not gonna watch Madden. Because sports games. So, alright, so that was an interesting little show we did there. Something
Yeah.
different.
It's kind of cool.
You liked it?
Mhm.
Did you guys like it? Let us know. So send us messages. Tell us if you liked it. Thanks for whoever was the new follower today. Next time we do a show, well, I'm going to do one on Tuesday because I do Magic on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Wednesday, Thursday, we do retro games or whatever the heck we feel like doing because it's our channel and we do whatever we do.
Yeah.
So me and Brittany are going to do a podcast as well pretty soon. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast at presscontinuepodcast.com. And, of course, follow this channel if you haven't done it yet. I am going to look into rating another channel because we got quite a few of you watching. So I'm going to see what I can find for us. And what are you going to do?
Okay.
You going to just hang out for a minute?
Mhm.
Because all I'm going to do is I'm going to go on Twitch while they're sitting there. And what was your pick of all the games that we just watched?
I like the Lara Croft.
Lara Croft would be your pick. Wouldn't be the Pirates game.
I would think the Pirates game too. There's a few. I might have to go back and figure them out.
Yeah. So we'll look at. Of course, I do a lot of retro gaming, so I look for somebody that's not getting a lot of followers yet, and we rate them and see what the heck they're doing. So, what looks interesting? Looks like this guy's playing Aladdin, so we'll go check this guy out. So again, thanks everybody for tuning in and watching. And let me go to the right place here. And again, if you're not following us yet, please hit the little follow button at the top because we're getting so close to the next level of Twitch, which is what we are really trying to achieve here. So any help we get from you guys is greatly appreciated. And we'll see. Yeah, the raid's gonna work, so that's pretty awesome. So again, thanks for tuning in, and tune in next time to us, where the gaming never ends, as long as you press continue. Thanks for tuning in, and tune in next time to us, where the gaming never ends. Okay, what are we doing? It's counting down. 2, 1, something. Bye.
That's kind of weird that I had to battle that guy. Just because I remember the very beginning of the Aladdin movie, and
Jeez, this guy totally lost his train of thought.